Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm going to pull some tarot cards for your reading for today. We'll see what comes up. I want to thank you for tuning in. If you like what I do here, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And let's get to it. Today I did see the number 811 show up, so that struck me as something that may have happened on August 11th. Or it could be between the age of 8 and 11. Could have to do with a kid between the age of 8 and 11, or something that happened to you between the age of 8 and 11. Okay. Eight of Swords. Someone is in their head. Someone is thinking a lot, overthinking. There's a situation where they want to change or move forward, but they feel stuck. It's really weighing on them heavily. The word lift, lifted, something lifted in the air. Ooh. Five of Swords, competition, coming out of competition, coming out of a battle, coming out of an argument. There's a lot of air energy here between these two cards. Could have to do with an air sign, so Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. All right, we got these both came up right. So we have the Fool and the Lovers together. Someone took a risk on love, pursuing love. They had a leap of faith and they pursued somebody who they saw as a good partner, a good match. Maybe this person, there was a lot of competition for this person, or the pursuit led to arguments, a lot of talking. There's a lot of talking, but there's not much progress. All right, the Five of Cups, there's some kind of a loss. Could also be fixating, a lot of fixating thoughts on a feeling of loss. Maybe this just has to do with it not moving the way you wanted it to. And then we have the High Priestess, so it could be someone who is into spirituality, astrology. I'm seeing it like that today. Could also be a Pisces. I'm really seeing it as somebody who's really into astrology. Somebody who may come and go between two things. Could be between two places, two people, two approaches to communication. There's a back and forth here. Inconsistent. And it's usually not what comes up for the High Priestess, so I'm actually going to switch to another deck. I think that's enough from this deck. The Hierophant Reversed. Non-committal. Could have to do with marriage. Could be about a past marriage. Could be about failed commitment in the past, failed long-term relationships, being really in your head about long-term relationships in the past that failed, or a marriage that failed. The topic of marriage in the past, or not wanting marriage. This is conditional love. So here it seems like somebody gets in their head and they fear commitment, or they think about a really traumatic experience that they had in the past in terms of long-term commitment. And they may give to a situation conditionally. I want a card for what's the condition? Because all of this is coming up as like wishy-washy or a little haunted, but what's the condition? The King of Cups reversed. Someone's just not emotionally available for a long-term commitment. You may have found this out through a text message, or probably a text message. Maybe it would have been better if this person communicated face-to-face or over the phone. Maybe you didn't even hear about it from a text message. Maybe you saw them talking to somebody else through text message, and it made you realize that they're not focusing on you, they're not serious. The person may have presented themselves as very romantic and very loving. They may have done nice gestures for you in the beginning, and then you realize that they weren't really ready for what they presented themselves to be ready for. It was an inflated image of where they were at emotionally. The Six of Wands and the Queen of Cups reversed. Yeah, the Six of Wands could usually be a victory or a win, but I'm not seeing that here as like just a win. It comes up paired with this Queen of Cups reversed. So again, somebody not really like leading with the heart. Somebody here may have turned their back fairly quickly on something. Like they started something with you passionately, and then it seemed like almost like they turned their back, or they were like trying to put on a show for someone else, or put on some kind of a show. That's really how this card is coming out here. Like they want attention. For them, in their mind, their idea of success right now might just be getting attention, whereas your idea was for this to go somewhere and to lead to commitment. But I think they just want attention. Let's switch decks again. I know I've been saying a lot in my previous videos, so I'm trying to do a better job of being easier to listen to. So if there's any feedback you want to give, just be honest. I could take the criticism. I want to be enjoyable to listen to. It's nice to have tarot readings going on in the background. How I start my day usually. It's how I scatter my day. I have tarot playing here and there, and it keeps me going. Somebody here gets a lot of attention. They have a lot of admirers. They touch. The hand keeps coming up. Touch. Touch is important. Oh, okay. We got the Knight of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. So fast and passionate movement with a new offer. That's something that stability could be built upon. It looks like somebody new is coming into the picture here. It's somebody who's going to come in hot, but at the same time they know how to like guard themselves. They have enough experience to not be afraid of commitment, to not be too hung up on the problems that they've had in past relationships or failed relationships. And that's why it's something that could be built upon, because they know how to guard themselves. Even though they're going to come in quick and it's going to be hot and passionate, they know how to make sure that they're comfortable with where things are and where things are going. They don't just charge in and turn their back. So it's actually going to be somebody who's a much stronger person than this other person. The Tower. This is going to come as a shock. You might see this new person for some reason. I don't know if you're going to see a picture of them on a dating profile, or like they're going to send you a picture, or you see them in person doing something actually like on their back or upside down. That's coming in really strong here. They may be good at like doing backflips, or you might hang out like by a pool or something. They might jump in backwards. When you meet this person, the other one, you're going to kind of get over it quickly. You're going to see a big difference between them. Fire. So the person that is strong and exciting, it could be a fire sign. That's coming in very strong over here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The Empress Reversed came up again. Now the funny thing here is, because the last Empress I pulled out, I thought immediately on Conditional Love, right? With this one, so you have her. She looks like she's got the armor. She's strong, right? She's protecting herself in a way. Passionate, but protecting herself. Knows what she's doing. This is the one I was thinking upside down. And upside down. If you notice, they all have darker skin. It could be someone with a darker skin tone. That's coming in very strong. Now, why is the Empress reversed again, though? I mean, it's going with this. It's connecting everything here for these cards. But why is she upside down? Why is there a Tower? The King of Wands. There's a lot of fire energy going on here. Now, if this isn't somebody new coming in, what I'm seeing is that somebody's going to be in their element and be in their power and find their strength to take control of their situation and their life after doing some kind of a gesture where it'll feel like bending over backwards for this person that they're chasing after, that's not going anywhere, that they're in their head about, that's non-committal, that might be bouncing around. They're going to try to do something that's almost going to be like bending over backwards. They might try to offer this person, help them with money. They might give them a gift or give them some kind of a gesture, or say that they want to build something with this person formally. Maybe because that other card where it seemed like you might have found out this person isn't serious looking at a message they sent to someone else. Maybe they weren't even direct with you, and that's why you're confused. You might be upfront about it, and you might say, hey, I like you. I want to build upon this. And then something about bending over backwards, and then something's going to happen that's going to be your confirmation that this is not unconditional love. And you're going to have to stand in your power. This could be for a fire sign, an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And you're going to have to stand in your power. It's like you're going to see something. It's almost like you're going to see this person who you're going after do something right in front of you you're going to be like, how could they do that to me? How could they do that right in front of me? So it could be that. coming up like this, it seems like that might be the case more so than somebody new coming in right away. The advice here is that if you're going to give a gesture, just you know the signs that you've received from this person. And if you do have something happen right in front of you, rejection is God's protection. And you have to accept it as fact and realize that that beautiful fiery energy that you have is going to be perfectly good for someone, for the right person. So don't try to force something. And I hope it resonates. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for watching, and take care.